I get this question a lot, actually, about meditation. And so, does meditation really work? And if so, how the fuck do you do it? Right? I don't know. I'm going to give you my experience and my perspective and what I do. When I meditate, like this evening, I took a shower and I meditated in the shower. I like to sit there and just relax my face. This is really helpful. Relax your face muscles and pay attention to your breath. And so what you do in meditation is that you stop thinking thoughts and you start observing thoughts. So the simplest way I can put it is meditation is moving from doing to observing, right? So in life, it's like you're a cook in a kitchen. You're just like, pop, 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 flipping up pancakes and shit, right? And you're in it. And you got a bajillion things going on around you. Meditation is putting down the spatulas and tools, stepping out of the kitchen, and looking at everything happen. So when you meditate, you get alone, get in a quiet place, maybe put some ambient music on in your headphones or something like that, and just observe. How do I feel right now? I feel kind of anxious, or I feel depressed, or I feel why? What's happening here? Right? And like really go there. I like to invite God in on my meditation. So when I meditate before, and even before any coaching calls, or even if I'm going to go hang out with a friend that I haven't seen in a while, I always welcome the Spirit in all that I do. And I say, Father, I welcome you here and now to speak to me, if you will, to reveal things to me, maybe something I might need to see. And then I relax to the best of my ability and see what happens. And so that's what I do. Now, you can meditate driving. You can meditate walking. You don't have to like sit there and do one of these, whatever. You don't have to do any of that shit. You just sit there and fucking close your eyes and meditate for a second. Walking meditations are great. Driving meditations are great too, because as you meditate in these times of movement, your eyes are moving side to side. And this has been, studies have shown that when processing information and your eyes are moving side to side, you're more likely to process faster. It alleviates anxiety, and it stills the fight or flight. I'm kind of butchering this, but it stills the fight or flight. Like your amygdala, it like calms it down, right? When your eyes are straight, that's typically what you do when you're like afraid of something. You stare at it. Holy shit, right? Give it a shot. Like if you're trying to, think about it. When you're trying to think of an idea and you're like, oh, like what was that thing? Your eyes are moving. What's happening is that, first of all, your eyes are an extension of your brain. So they're your brain. And they are moving energy that's observed. They're searching for trigger points. This is just my hypothesis. In your current that will correlate with a memory that has already happened in your brain, electrical impulses, right? And so when you're meditating, this is really good because you can observe thoughts from a place of what's the word? relaxation, from a place of mental clarity, from a place of optimal processing, versus you just sitting there just staring and then trying to meditate. It's like, first of all, your brain is like behaving in a fight or flight response. So like your brain isn't even positioned to observe, it's positioned to fight or run. And a lot of people don't think of this type of shit because it's like, it's not taught anywhere, generally. But this is really, really helpful information. And so even when I'm having times of like anxiety or dysregulation, maybe I got really emotional and I need to regulate my emotions, I'll sit there and I'll be still. I'll close my eyes and I'll move my eyes back and forth, or I'll look up with my eyes closed, kind of tilt my head back. And it does wonders on the nervous system, I'm telling you. So anyway, as far as meditating, that's my advice. Give it a shot. And if you need any kind of prompts or anything like that, one that really helps me is counting down from 3. And so what you do is you go 3, 2, and then you stop between 2 and 1 in that space, and you just see what's there. Okay. I hope that helps. I hope I answered your question on how to meditate. I think that's what it was.